Masih ingatkah Anda, Robert Davila, pria Kristen yang lumpuh dari leher hingga kakinya, yang kemudian bermimpi didatangi Nabi Muhammad SAW, dan setelah terbangun, dia langsung mengucap 2 kalimat syahadat sendiri di atas tempat tidurnya, Masya Allah.
I took shahada in, it was September of 2011. When I woke up from the dream that I had, I lay there and I thought to myself that, I had to gather everything together, and I said, that was the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then I had already learned shahada and everything, so right there in my bed, I just, without even thinking, I was just, I said, I was like, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu.
Robert lahir tanggal 18 September tahun 1980 di Bridgeport, Texas. Robert adalah orang yang unik dan tak terlupakan. Semangat dan kemampuannya yang luar biasa. Robert terlahir normal seperti layaknya anak-anak pada umumnya. Namun ketika beranjak dewasa, dia mengidap penyakit kelainan genetik yang membuatnya lumpuh dari leher hingga ke bawah. Dia adalah seorang Kristen yang taat, dan 10 tahun terakhir, keluarganya mengirimnya untuk tinggal di sebuah panti jompo. Dan di sanalah, rahmat dan hidayah Allah turun kepadanya. Robert kini telah kembali kepada Allah. Dia menghembuskan nafas terakhir pada tanggal 24 Juli tahun 2022 di Abilene, Texas, Amerika. Kisah bagaimana Robert menemukan hidayah Islam diceritakan langsung oleh Ustadz Numan Alihan.
ربي جل الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله ما في قلبي غير الله ونور محمد صلى الله نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
Thank you all for coming here and praying, and thank you Ustaz for coming here and giving khutbah. And I'm really blessed to have all of you here, and it's an honor, it really is, to be here with other Muslims.
How does Allah guide someone in the middle of Churchtown, USA, in a nursing home, with a crucifix on the side of his bed that he doesn't even have the physical strength to move? His family got a computer for him that's voice activated, so he can give voice commands, put a headphone on and Google stuff and search stuff so he can surf the web and find information. In his room, and his best friend was in the bed next to him. One of his best friends. He became best friends because he met him at the nursing home. This person was also paralyzed and he needed a new liver. Finally, his best friend got a call that there's a donor available for the liver. And they go on into the operation, and his friend died at the operating table. Now his friend, who's also a Christian, the deceased friend, his sister, took one of the amulets of his friend, a crucifix, and she gave it as a gift to Robert. This is a reminder of your old buddy. So he hung it on the side of his hospital bed. And one day he goes to sleep and he sees a man in his dream. That man says his name is Muhammad.
Oh, you want to know about my dream?
Yes.
All right, well, actually, like in the dream, what it was I was kind of standing there. It was odd because most of my dreams, I have now since I'm paralyzed, in my dreams my legs hurt. They feel like tree trunks and I can't move, and I'm in pain because I guess I'm dreaming because I'm in pain. But this time I was just standing there, and then a little around the way from me, I'd say about 20 feet or so away to my left. I was in a desertous area. There were like sand dunes a little, and to my left there was a group of men gathered around a person who was standing up talking to them, and it was by firelight because it was almost nighttime. Wasn't quite dark, but it was dark enough for a fire, and they had it going, and you could tell these men were listening to him intently. So I was like, okay, this man's very important. And then also to my right was the crucifix setting up that I had in my room, but it was like life size. And I was sitting there and I'm like, okay, what's going on, And then suddenly the man, he was standing there and he was giving hand gestures. And you could tell he was talking and saying something very important. And when he had turned to me and he looked at me and he says, look, he pointed to the crucifix and he said, look, this was a man, a prophet, you know, he'd eat food, drink water, go to the bathroom just like every other man. He's not a God, you know, only a prophet, you know, just, you know, follow God, not men. And then I woke up, and then it wasn't so long after I woke up and gathered myself. Because, I mean, right when he turned to me and talked to me and told me that, I knew right then and there it was the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then, I mean, I woke up, and then, like I said, I had to gather myself to figure like what just happened, and that was real. Because at this time, I had been studying about Islam and everything, and I even learned the Shahada and other things, but I hadn't taken it yet. But then that time, I woke up, and I just, right there by myself, I did it, you know. Right there on my bed, I just, without even thinking, I was just, you know, I said, you know, I was like, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu.
When he takes Shahada, he wants to learn about the Quran. So he goes on these chat sessions and finds somebody needs to teach me Quran. He finds a brother in Egypt that he gets together with on Skype to try to learn Arabic. Learn the Arabic alphabet. Once he learned the Arabic alphabet, he learned to recite the Quran. He memorized 10 surahs from his hospital bed.
Alright. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. I'm the only Muslim here, so you know now, and it's just everything's always about me, about myself, and to have everybody here with me now is just, it's really a blessing and an honor, and
MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Very happy to be here, MashaAllah.
La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah alayhi salatullah wa alihi wal ahibba. La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah alayhi salatullah wa alihi wal ahibba.